What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and this is a pretty big and inspirational story today. For the first time in almost 200 years, the native Tongvan people have their own land in Los Angeles County. Let's get into it. In a land transfer made public today, Sharon Alexander Dreyfus of Altadena returned her 1-acre parcel to the Tongvan people, marking the first time since the California mission system ended that the Tongvan people have land to call their own. For tens of thousands of years, native people had been working on and living with the land here in Los Angeles. In the 18th century, Spanish missionaries descended on the region with goals of converting the natives to Catholicism, forcing them to comply with European cultural norms and turning them into subjects of the Spanish king and taking away their land. For the subsequent 2 centuries of displacement, enslavement, incarceration, and genocide, the Tongvan people were largely invisible in their ancestral home. But Sharon Alexander Dreyfus, the owner of this Altadena home on a 1-acre parcel of land, learned of the community's desire to obtain ancestral lands, and in a land transfer made public on Monday, she returned the parcel to the Tongvan people. The property had been inherited from Dreyfus's grandparents, and she was told as a child that this fire pit, which sits on the land, was originally a Native American fire circle. Tongvan leaders say they hope the land can provide paths to the community to reconnect with its culture and promote healing from centuries of trauma. Since this land transfer was very complicated and, frankly, unprecedented, a special land conservancy was set up to receive the land. Pardon my pronunciation, but I believe it's Tongva, Taraxat, Paxavxa. There are 18 oak trees and a bevy of wildlife, including a bobcat, on the property. And this is very important because the Tongvan and many native communities see plants, animals, and humans as interconnected, and they will be working to re-indigenize the life on the property. The oak trees bear acorns, which were very important for the Tongvan people in their harvest, and they're already planning a harvest day for community members. Reclaiming ancestral land is rare for any Native American nation, tribe, or band. People, including the Tongva, were tied to the Spanish missions, and they lack federal tribal status, which presents an additional challenge. Today is a very special day, not just for the Tongvan people, but for the people of Los Angeles. The Conservancy has received its land back, and there will be a community center for indigenous people to maintain cultural practices, practice their traditions, work on language revitalization, and provide housing for indigenous elders. This is truly a special Indigenous Peoples Day in Los Angeles. All right, LA, it's been a minute.